All right, hello and welcome. I'm sure you guys already saw the title of the video, so you know what's going on here. Yeah, I will make sure I leave the build and some timestamps in the description, so people can jump around as they need. And yeah, there's no time to waste, so let's get started. First things first, pre-buff combos. You're going to be doing this a lot. Almost half the class is just maintaining buffs. Thankfully, it's mostly automated once you get into the rotation, but I've got 3 different pre-buffs for you, and we'll get started with the easiest. Okay, for the first pre-buff, you're going to be starting in water. It'll be water 4, water 3, swap to earth, earth 4, earth 3, and you swap to air in the middle of earth 3 to get the aura from that. And then I will do it sped up for you. Second pre-buff, you're going to be starting with Earth. It is mostly the same as the first pre-buff, just kind of in reverse. If you're playing with a comped group, you'll probably be doing this one the most, just because, you know, this way you're not dropping frost fields on their fire fields and griefing the group. But it is Earth 4, Earth 3, swap to water during the Earth 3, and then water 4, water 3, and it's kind of the pain in the ass part. You're swapping to air during the water 3 cast, which is kind of rough sometimes, but you'll be alright. And this is it all sped up. Alright, the final pre-buff combo. This one is a little weird. It's going to feel a little clunky. There's some weapon swaps involved, but it has the most blasts, so kind of is what it is. I would not ever use this in open field, just because if you get caught in these weapons, you are beyond useless. I only ever use this in GVGs and RVRs, so let's get started. It is Earth 2, Earth 4, weapon swap, Earth 4, Earth 3, swap to water, and water 4, water 3, weapon swap, water 4, then to air, and then you're ready to burst. Alright, no more pre-buffing, it's time to do damage. A few things we have to talk about first though. First up, Relentless Fire. This skill is absolutely nuts. Gives you 15% damage and unblockable for 5 seconds. I know there's a temptation to use it under Fire Sphere for the increased duration, but it just ruins your spike and eats up your unblockable stacks, and it's just not worth it. The other thing is Convergence. Lining this up with your burn speed is incredibly important. You want to make sure everything is hitting at the exact same time so they just don't have time to heal. Okay, now for the actual combo. After your pre-buff, you're going to be in air, and when it's time to go, you're going to press Relentless Fire and Arcane Shield at the same time. You're going to press Convergence, and immediately after Convergence, you're going to go Fire 3, 4, 5. I will show this sped up twice, once just a regular and once with Lightning Flash. As a quick side note, I'm adding this after the fact, the timing on your Lightning Flash matters a lot. If you flash early in the animation, your burn speed will actually keep going after the flash, like that. This is good if you're doing it on purpose and trying to hit someone outside of the flash range, but most of the time it's going to get you killed. Instead, what you want to be doing is waiting for the animation to continue a little bit longer and then flash. Like so. This way you have full control over where you're spiking and your burn speed goes nowhere. Might take a little bit of practice to get the hang of, but it's pretty forgiving. You'll get the hang of it. So now I think is the time to talk about the elite. Usually after a big spike, there's going to be a lot of downs because you do 1 billion damage. And you need to finish those downs. And I think that is what the elite is for. I would not use this as like a second bomb. I would just use it to finish downs. Because if you use this as a second bomb, it's not going to be under Relentless Fire. You're not going to have the increased damage or the unblockable. You're probably going to just hit into Aegis. So I would just running speed and reset and just go back in on the downs. Once you've done your burst, you still have damage to do, you still have downs to cleave, and that's where we talk about rotation. Now, the rotation for this build is not really set in stone, but this is what seems to work best for me, seems to get the best results, and in general feels the best to play. Okay, so after your fire burst, you're going to want to fire 2 into water 2. From here, you're just refreshing your auras, keeping your buffs going, swapping into earth. You're going to earth 5 into earth 2, jade sphere. You're going to earth 3 into air, jade sphere again. Immediately press air 2, so it's off cooldown on time. And from here, you're just waiting, lightning whipping, waiting for the next bomb. And with that, now it's time to just put it all together. And that's it. That's all I've got. Hopefully someone finds this useful or helpful. It's my first time making anything like this, so any feedback you might have would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, thanks for watching, and good luck to anyone learning cata.